Hello, everyone. It is time for the Monday update. I'm Marina. Hold on, let me fix my glasses. I always fuck up my glasses. Anyway, I'm Marina Martinez-Bateman. I am a communications and equity consultant here in Portland, Oregon, and I do this thing on LinkedIn and YouTube. Every Monday, I tell you what my intentions are for the week, and then every Thursday, I come and update you on those. Because Thursday was Christmas Eve and I took that day off, I had a kind of tentative plan that if I had time, I was going to do the Thursday update on Wednesday, and then last week was a super blur. So let's talk about last week's intention, which was to do a bunch of body-led working and just like listen to my body and make sure that I was prioritizing it. I have no idea if I did that. I honestly don't. I looked back at my planner and I stopped tracking in my planner, which is not something that I usually do. And when I look at my planner and it's blank, generally that's a sign that I am absolutely, completely, and totally overwhelmed. So I have a feeling that I could have done better last week, probably, if I got that overwhelmed. I probably could have done better. So this week I'm actually doing a similar intention, but like way more specific. And my intention for this week is to prioritize rest over work. After I had that 4-day weekend, Saturday and Sunday, and then Thursday, Friday for Christmas, I feel so much better today. I actually woke up. I had been waking up like so tired, groggy, freaked out. I didn't even sleep that well last night. I watched a scary movie. It gave me nightmares all night. That was dumb, but, well, a scary TV show anyway. That was dumb, but I didn't know what was going to be on the show. I still feel much better than I felt the first 3 days of last week. So knowing how much that 4-day period of just rest and relaxation and connecting with my family over Zoom and in safe ways did for me, knowing that was what was up basically with me last week, I am being super fucking clear with myself. I am prioritizing rest over work. Rest is much more important to me than work is. Work is something I'm good at. Work is something I know I can do. Work is something that will come to me, Every person who owns their own business, every contractor, every freelancer, every person who's between jobs has that thought of like, oh my God, am I ever going to work again? Is another contract ever going to come in the door again? And that thought is always super unrealistic. I mean, just think about the times that you've thought that and then what happened after that. Work came in. To me, maybe there is another person in the world who needs to prioritize work over rest. I'm not that person. Chances are, if you're watching this the last week of the year or the first week of the year on LinkedIn, you're not that person either. That's such some shit we have to worry about. I have to worry about rest because what happens is when I don't rest, my working product gets worse. It doesn't get better. So that's my big deal this week. That's it. I've started, I know everybody or most people who listen to me knows that I have a weird sleep schedule. I go to sleep around 3 or 4 in the morning and I wake up around 11 or noon. Because the sun sets so early here in Oregon, I have started trying to do that a little bit different and go to sleep around 2 so I can wake up around 10 so I can have more hours of sunlight in my day. We also went and bought a bunch of like real sun light bulbs to put around the house to see if we can help with that. And as always, I'm taking my vitamin D. I've always had really low vitamin D, so I've always been taking it. I might double it up just during this period from now until like March when the sun really starts to come back in Oregon, because this period of time is always a little bit like, it puts a damper on things to not see the sun that much. But I am also grateful that this year my office has windows. I have a window right there. So last year and for several years before that, I had been working in a room and in an office with no windows. And I had a lot of outside time, like, because I was always taking outside meetings, but it's just not the same to go into an office with no windows. It's like, I feel it's mean. I feel like it's not healthy. So very grateful for access to sunlight, which feels like it should have, like most of us should have that. That shouldn't be a thing that you have to start your own business in order to get. But I want everyone to just have a good end of the year. Chances are this week is going to be like that last week, and I am not going to do another update for the rest of the year. This is probably going to be my last update for the year. So don't just have a weekend, have a holiday, have a break, rest your body. There's a lot of wisdom in our bodies that we can't access when we're too freaked out up here. So take that advice from me. That's definitely a thing I didn't realize until I took that 4 days off last week and just realized how valuable it is. You can know something intellectually, but until you actually practice it, you're like, oh, right. This is why I talk to everyone about rest. Huh. So we're all just trying our best. Have a holiday, have a fucking break, take care of yourself. Understand that if you aren't where you thought you were supposed to be, which what the fuck, where are we supposed to be? If you aren't where you thought you were supposed to be at the end of this year, just fucking pat yourself on the back for making it through this motherfucker alive. That's more than a lot of people got. So, congratulations on living through 2020. I will see you in 2021. Take care of your fucking self. I want to see you next year in abundance. Let's kick this motherfucker apart, okay? All right. See you next year.